All right, how's it hanging, everybody? It's Drew Peoples from Peoples Collectibles, and today we've got the first in a new series that I'm starting called eBay Auction Finds. And as the title might suggest, these are things that I find on eBay through auction. And I used to do this kind of thing a lot more. So we'll see if these videos become a regular thing. At the moment, I'm not really bidding on anything, but if I have time tonight, I might put some eyes on things. But this was a vintage Digimon lot that caught my eye a few weeks ago because it had two holo cards from either Digi Battle series like 3, 4, or 5. I can't remember what the two cards were. But I mean, those cards like are anywhere from like what? I think like 40, 50, 60, 70 a piece or something. I don't even know at this point, man. And there were two of those in there and then a bunch of other stuff. And it was only at like 20 bucks at the time. So I set an alarm for the day that the auction ended, 3 minutes before it ended, and got in there. And then with like 25 seconds remaining, I upped the max bid to $50. And yeah, if I literally was gonna put that in like at 30 seconds too, and I decided, oh, I'll do 25 seconds, and straight up with like a second left, the dude upped his max bid to 50. So yeah, if I would have done it like 5 seconds sooner, he probably would have actually won the auction. So yeah, time matters or whatever. But yeah, I decided, you know what, why not open up this auction thing and see what's inside. And like I said, the main selling point, wow, can't hold a pair of scissors today. All right, the main selling point of this thing was those hollow cards. Now, the best, I think it's actually no, was that no, I don't think that was even an auction. There was one time I bought a vintage Digimon thing. It was like 300 bucks for like over 300 cards, but literally there were these Series 6 hollows, which those are super duper rare, and I think I ended up selling them for like 250 each, which even that was a bit of a bargain if I'm being honest. Just because I mean they really are like that hard to come by. But you know, I was still happy to sell them for 250 a piece when I spent 300 on those two and like 300 other cards. All right, let's see what we've got here. So, first off, not bad on the packaging. All right, decent enough. All right, and we can see our holo right there. I'm immediately going to sleeve that up. All right, and let's take a look. So we've got Tylomon here, BO 199. So that should be Digi Battle Series 4. This is Gatomon plus the Digi-Egg relayability. So even though this is not a popular Digimon, just these holo cards are just so freaking hard to come by, man. I don't know what exactly the pull rates were, but yeah, they're really hard to come by, and there are people out there that want to make complete holo sets, and good for them. All right, well, yeah, that card seems to be in pretty decent condition. There's a bit of edge wear, but overall, I mean, I was just hoping it wouldn't be like any excessive amounts of play. And I don't know, it seems to be fine. Seems to be fine. Not like mint or anything, but again, far from like being like heavily played or anything like that. All right, so let's go through these. All right, we've got like a movie promo. Put that in like a separate pile. All right, and as you can notice, the different borders here. So for anyone who doesn't know, the reasoning for that is that these older borders, this is when Bandai originally started this card game in association with Upper Deck. So the first few series from 99 to 2000, series 1 and 2 and like the starter deck and some promo stuff like the movie promos were all through association with Upper Deck. And then series 3 to 6, from, I want to say, end of 2000 or beginning of 2001 to like 2002 was just through Bandai, and they retired the Digi Battle game, and then came up with Detector and a lot of other forgettable Digimon card games. All right, there's our other holo card, Stegomon. And I mean, this is always just the thing I love about these old Digimon cards is that, unlike card markets for stuff like Pokemon and Magic, where the value is a lot more concrete, it's not really the same way with Digimon. And especially like there's a lot of times like I'll do transactions with people in like Germany, France, Canada, where they don't have the same access to a lot of these cards, and because of that, you know, the value of these things is a lot higher than people might expect. But anyway, here's Stegomon, 198. All right, so we had 199 and 198. So also Digi Battle Series 4, and obviously with it being like sleeved in the top loader, you can't like. Oh look, I got a little. Guess my hands are a little some. Yeah, what was I? Oh my gosh, I'm like losing track of talking and such. Anyway, the point being, yeah, obviously being like sleeved and in the top loader, you can't see like all the imperfections, but I'm just making sure that it's not like heavily played. There's not like any like massive creases or like massive like scratching like in the foiling or anything like that. So that is at expectations what I wanted. Again, wasn't looking for like anything like, you know, super mint or anything like that. So yeah, we're just gonna. So those are the two holos. That's the main reason I bought this in the first place. But yeah, just also tons of these cards. You know, and a lot of these upper deck ones, all the ST ones, the starter decks, there's so friggin' many of those. And even this, all right, Shakomon, that's like a rare. I mean, I think that goes for like $10 or something. I mean, just little things like that. Another movie promo. You know, Selfiemon's not a bad hit. Dino Beamon's halfway decent. Growlmon's pretty decent. All right, regular Tylomon, not hollow. We got a platinum sword. Another one of those Archylomons, another data duplication. Marine Angemon, decent gold letter rare there. Would have preferred a first edition one. You can go in this stack here. All right, 2 platinum swords. We got some of these fields. Valkyrimon, that's a nice rare card there. Another Tylomon. You know, and stuff like this, I wonder the guy who sold it, like, were these his cards? Like, this is a very random assortment of cards here. Although, to be fair, the Digi Battle cards that I found when I originally started selling on eBay, I had a very weird, small, little collection left. It was very random and all over the place too, so I can understand. All right, well, there you go. I hope for somebody out there, this was a little trip down memory lane, but I decided, you know, why not share this, because these are pretty cool. I haven't had any of these holo cards in a minute now. There was a while I had at least like a dozen listed at a time. But then I stopped investing as much in it. Mostly, you know, it's a lot hard. It started getting a lot harder to find, because obviously a lot of the people that are buying these are buying them because they're collectors who want to complete like a complete holo set. So obviously, anyone who buys that, then it's off the market. It's not like they're going to be reselling it anytime soon because they're using it to complete their collection. So yeah, I have noticed in the past few years it is getting harder to find these cards, but I think the point still stands that the market isn't fully fleshed out, and because of that, you know, vintage Digimon is really a money-making market, in my opinion. At least it's been doing solid for me for the past several years. So yeah, hope someone out there liked looking at these old cards yet again, And thanks for coming by. I'll catch you all next time.